I played the French horn for a number of years and did some tap dancing. So I'm Cass Roberts, and I have one of the sales reps. I have in my 30th year with Lupton's. I think working for all the different companies is the interesting part. Every day is different, and working for all those companies is kind of a meld. You have to figure out how to motivate them and to get the sales going.
What is one piece of advice that you think everyone should know?
I think staying flexible is very important, and trusting your instincts. Typically they're correct and accurate. In sales, there's a lot of rejection, and I think like athletes, you don't like to lose, so you try to figure out how to win and create a win situation. What we do is try to solve problems for our customers, and I think that's really where a lot of diligence comes into play.
So where were you before Lupton's?
I worked for a company called Pal Oil. I was in the oil industry right out of school. I worked for Arco, Atlantic Richfield, and then I transferred to Pal. Atlantic sold all their assets east of the Mississippi River. So I went to work for a distributor up in Palmyra called Pal Oil and worked for them for 10 years and became their vice president of branded marketing.
And what caused you to come to Lupton's?
Just a change, I think. I was looking to really try to work more for myself, and there was a lot of pressure in what I was doing. There were a lot of people that worked underneath me, and I was just looking for a change.
All right, now for some fun questions. What are some of your favorite hobbies?
I enjoy golf. I really enjoy boating, and I love to read.
What kind of things do you like to read?
Stuff that takes me away from the day-to-day. So I do read some biographies and those kinds of things, but also I enjoy a good novel. I enjoy detective type scenarios, those kinds of things.
How long have you been golfing?
Too long. I haven't gotten good as a result, but I haven't golfed much as of late. I used to golf quite a bit, but probably since when I was in college.
Gotcha. And how about boating?
Since I was a small child, 10. I think I got my license when I was 12. So.
Nice. Did your parents boat?
Yes. We grew up on Seneca Lake, so.
Nice.
And summer there.
All right, so if your job were a movie, what would the title be?
Fletch. Chevy Chase always laughs at himself, and I think in that character he was a bit of a detective, and I think that's kind of what this role is. You have to ask a lot of questions and try to figure out what the customer's problem might be, and then you have to come up with a solution.
All right, so are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm definitely an early bird.
Gotcha. Do you have a morning routine that helps you be set up for success?
Yes, I definitely do the same thing every day. I feed the dog first, have a cup of coffee, go out and have a hot tub, and then get myself prepared for the day.
Sounds like a good morning routine. The hot tub sounds nice.
Yes.
All right, what is your favorite thing to eat for lunch?
My favorite thing to eat for lunch would be fried clams in New England fresh, but we don't get those that often, but that would be my ultimate.
Which season is your favorite and why?
Probably the spring, because of the fact that I enjoy, after a hard winter, watching things green up and grow. I think that's the exciting part about it coming to life.
Do you have any favorite flowers or plants or anything that grow in the spring?
Well, I mow a lot of grass. I mow about 5 acres of grass every week, so I guess that might be one of my favorites. I guess anything green.
5 acres,
so,
that's a lot. Do you mow with like a push mower or like a riding mower?
Oh no, riding mower.
Okay.
And that still takes 2 or 3 hours, so yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's a tangible scenario. In selling, a lot of what we do is intangible. We don't always see the results of our efforts unless we're involved in the startup and you see, a new product. We made an LED light for football stadiums, so I was involved in that and actually got to make some lights, but very rare does that happen. So when I get done with the lawn, I can look back and say, oh, I did that. Geez, I did a nice job today. So
that makes sense. All right, so if Lupton's team competed in a talent show, what would you perform?
Well, I played the French horn for a number of years, and also the piano, and did some tap dancing. So I'm not sure which of those would be called on, but one of those probably.
How long have you been playing French horn?
I played French horns from 3rd grade until college and really haven't taken it up much. There's no symphonic orchestras or wind ensembles that I could join that I'm aware of that and I'm pretty rusty these days. So
That makes sense. That makes sense. How about piano?
I'll fiddle around with the piano a little bit here and there. I'm hopefully, going forward when I get more time, I can start to do that again. I have a granddaughter that I think has taken an interest, so I think I might try to work with her and
Oh, that's wonderful.
get her to go. So
That's wonderful. How old is she?
she's 4.
Okay, nice. It's like the perfect age to start learning.
So she's very artistic in that realm, but she wants to get to the end. She doesn't like the beginning part, the work, the scales and all that stuff. She wants to, I want to play a song. It's like, well, you can't do that right off the bat because you can't play yet. But.
All right. What is one surprising fact that your coworkers might not know about you?
I enjoy bird watching, actually. Being up on the lake where we are in Canada, I see a lot of nature. And I really enjoy seeing the different types of birds, and especially the loons when they bear young. It's really fun to watch that whole progression, how they teach their young to swim and how they protect their young. And they have interesting calls. It's really interesting to be out in the wild and nature and see those kinds of things. So I do really enjoy that a lot.
I can see that. That sounds very nice. It also goes with the spring theme from the seasons question earlier. It's nice.
My dog, Xander, which is a Great Pyrenees, is having an awful time right now because the snapping turtle has laid its egg on our property.
Oh no.
And he doesn't think that turtle should be there.
Yeah.
So I've been having a big challenge with him because the turtle is big enough that it would probably do a pretty good job on him if it reached out to him, but it's scared to death because he's barking at it incessantly.
Yeah.
So that's one of the same kind of scenarios where, in the springtime, they're having their young and that kind of thing, and that's kind of that process. But it's kind of fun to watch that whole thing. But it's like he doesn't understand, what is this thing,
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I guess maybe I would share that 30 years has been a great run for me, and I guess I'd consider myself a good employee because they kept me around for this long. But at the same token, I think it's a great employer. I think Lupton's has a really unique offering, and it's a really great experience to be involved with. And I'm really proud of the fact that my son has joined as well. So I think that's a testimony to what kind of company it is from that standpoint. So I'm pretty excited for him and his endeavors, and hopefully he'll figure this all out and do well. So.